Today I will discuss about the biology subject as chapter 3 in CBSE. The main topic is female reproductive system in human. As you know, in the human, male and female has reproductive system. In the male it is testis and in the female it is ovary. So today I tell you about the different structure which form the female reproductive system ovary. As female reproductive system not only has ovary but other part also, like uterus, oviduct, vagina, and uterus made by three uterus wall layers are generally three, and these three uterus wall in which the perimetrium is outermost perimetrium generally provide the hair protection to the uterus. It provides the protection, and the myometrium which is present between two layers of uterus. Myometrium generally it is thick layer and prevent the foetus which present in the uterus from the external shock. Innermost layer of uterus is called endometrium. So there are three layers of uterus. Outermost is perimetrium layer, innermost is endometrium layer. Endometrium layer sometimes has the ridge and furrow continue. Due to the ridge and furrow continue, this structure is called as rugose. Endometrium generally made by the rectangular means the cells which are rectangular shape, and generally the such epithelium tissue ruptured. Sometimes during the case of the menstrual cycle, this tissue as epithelium tissue which present as innermost part, generally this endothelium epidermal layer ruptured during the menstrual cycle. Endothelium of uterus is very important layer because in the endothelium layer attachment of the blastocyst. As you know, blastocyst is the embryonic stage 32 cell structure which has blastocele which separates the trophoblast layer with inner cell mass. During the attachment of blastocyst with endothelium of uterus, it is called as the attachment of blastocyst with the uterus wall is called as implantation. Implantation occur at 32 cells stage. The outermost part, that is vagina which generally here it is about the 2 to 3 inch and covered by the very thin membrane called as hymen. This hymen has broken due to the horse riding, bicycle riding, high jump, or another practice. In normal case, hymen breaks during the first intercourse, during the sex. So, in the biology, hymen if break, generally it is not considered the loss of virginity, because hymen breaks due to the horse riding practice, due to the bicycle riding practice, or high jump, long jump like practices. The male genitalia which power the semen in the vagina during the insemination, and these sperms reaches in the uterine duct and move upward, reaches in the oviduct, which is also called as fallopian tube. It is also called as fallopian tube. So, if the sperm reaches in the fallopian tube and generally fuse with the ooted, then ooted here considered as female gamete and sperm is considered as male gamete. So fusion of sperm and ooted or female gamete, it means the fallopian tube or oviduct is the place where internal fertilization take place. Internal fertilization occur in the oviduct, as the ovary which attach with the uterus wall, it is generally the ovary has two parts. Outer part is called as cortex and inner part is called as medulla. In the cortex part, development of the Graafian follicle take place. Like primary Graafian follicle which surrounded by the one layer called as primary Graafian follicle. Then it's surrounded by two layers, secondary Graafian follicle. And when the presence of a small fluid containing cavity which is called as antrum between the secondary oocyte and the membrana granulosa. Membrana granulosa has outer as membrana externa and inner membrana interna. Secondary oocyte generally surrounded by the outer corona radiata. Below it, acellular structure zona pellucida present, and which contain the very small size one cell which is called as secondary oocyte. Here one small size cell which is called as first polar body, and the large size cell is called as secondary oocyte. So unequal division occur. Then the secondary oocyte which received by the a finger-like projection, finger-like outgrowth at the terminal part of the oviduct which is called as fimbriae. As oviduct which has many parts, the broad funnel-shaped part is called as infundibulum. Broad funnel-shaped part is called infundibulum, and the infundibulum when become less diameter, then this is called as the ampulla. After ampulla, oviduct become very narrow. This narrow part is called as isthmus, and this isthmus ampulla junction is the place where fusion of sperm and oocyte. Oocyte means female gamete and sperm means male gamete. So male gamete fuses with the female gamete. This is called as internal fertilization, which completed in the oviduct or fallopian tube. Why the term tube occur? Due to the structure similar like a tube, which terminal part has finger-like projection as fimbriae, which receives the secondary oocyte released from the ovary, and this secondary oocyte development occur in the cortex part of ovary, which is called as outer part of ovary. So cortex part is called as outer part of ovary. So medulla is inner part of ovary. So ovary distinguished in two parts, outer cortex and inner medulla part. Graafian follicle development occur in the cortex or cortical region. Ovary generally has germinal epithelium layer. This germinal epithelium layer which develop the Graafian nest. Graafian nest means many small spherical structure produces, and this is called Graafian nest. Graafian nest later on become enlarged and changes in the form of primary Graafian follicle, which surrounded by the single layer membrane. Primary Graafian follicle later on develop in the secondary Graafian follicle, in which two membranes present. I mean to say, if one membrane cover the primary Graafian follicles, again this is called secondary Graafian follicle. During the development of Graafian follicle by the FSH secreted by the anterior lobe of pituitary gland under the influence of GnRH of hypothalamus. Secondary Graafian follicles, when has a fluid cavity called antrum. This antrum present which separate the membrana venulosa to the secondary oocyte, and membrana venulosa has two membranes. Outer membrane is membrana externa and inner membrane is membrana interna. Here the female reproductive system has many parts, means the female reproductive system which generally has the important part which is called as the ovary, oviduct, uterus, vagina, like important part. As ovary, also called as female gonad. Why female gonad? Because in the ovary, development of female gamete, in the ovary development of secondary oocyte take place. This secondary oocyte, which generally form as a result of one division in the primary oocyte cell. Unequal division occur in the primary oocyte cell, then one small size cell called first polar body and one large size cell called secondary oocyte take place. Due to the such division, as meiosis first case, unequal division occur. So very small size cell, which is called first polar body, separates from the large size cell called as secondary oocyte, and this secondary oocyte, when released outside from the ovary, this is called as ovulation. This term called as ovulation, when the secondary oocyte released from the ovary. As during the release of the secondary oocyte from the ovary, the corpus luteum structure formation take place in the ovary. As the section of ovary, here I want to explain in very brief. So this is the uterus wall. Ovary has two parts, as outer part, which is called as cortex, generally has squamous epithelium in the cortex, and this squamous epithelium in the cortex outer layer, this is called as germinal epithelium. Germinal epithelium, which generally produces the Graafian nest. This Graafian nest, one shall become enlarged as primary Graafian follicle, or in abbreviation PGF, and primary Graafian follicle, when surrounded by the two membranes, then it is called secondary Graafian follicle. After this secondary Graafian follicle, which develop the secondary oocyte and a fluid-filled cavity surrounded by the membrana granulosa, and this is the tertiary Graafian follicle. This primary Graafian follicle, secondary Graafian follicle, and tertiary Graafian follicle development occur under the influence of a hormone called as FSH. So development of tertiary Graafian follicles by the FSH. When the hormone LH, which influence on the tertiary Graafian follicle, then the secondary oocyte remove oocyte. This is the first polar body, secondary oocyte, which surround by the zona pellucida. Zona pellucida surround by the many layers spherical cells called corona radiata. But this generally release of secondary oocyte from the ovary is called ovulation. This is called ovulation phenomena. After ovulation, structures has two type of cell. One is secondary oocyte and another is first polar body. As first polar body and secondary oocyte both are haploid structure surrounded by the one membrane. This is called as zona pellucida, and zona pellucida surrounded by the corona radiata. Corona radiata as spherical structure present. So corona radiata cover the zona pellucida. The outer part of ovary called as cortex, and inner part as medulla. Graphian follicle development occur in the cortex part, which generally has the Graphian nest, which developed by the germinal epithelium layer. This is the germinal epithelium which develop Graphian nest, and it differentiates as primary Graphian follicle which surrounded by single membrane, which develops secondary Graphian follicle surrounded by two membranes, then development of tertiary Graphian follicle which contain fluid cavity called antrum, and then the secondary oocyte when released outside, this is called ovulation, and this secondary oocyte received by the fibri, and fertilization takes place in the oviduct when sperm reaches in the oviduct at the isthmus infra junction. So the oviduct is called as fallopian tube, and generally uterus take part in the case of the implantation. Implantation occur in the uterus when attachment of blastocyst occur with the endometrium layer, and the vagina as the entry of the male genitalia occur, and it generally power the semen here. So this is called insemination. Surround part of cervix as called as labia minora, and the inner side which is covered by the labia majora. This labia minora and labia majora are the folds of skin. These are folds of skin, and the cervix is the membrane which breaks during the first intercourse, and the sperms enters in the uterine cavity, and many sperms here reaches to the fallopian tube, but only one sperm succeeds in the cross with the female gamete or internal fertilization. Then the one cell develops, which is called as the single cell structure called as zygote, which is diploid structure, as it is the first cell produces in the oviduct which start embryonic development. So this is the complete discussion about the female reproductive system in human. Okay.